Welcome back to African Born Adventures. This is part 2 of our trip, where I set a record for the longest time I've been stuck at full draw. If you missed part 1, go watch it after you finish this episode, as we managed to get our arrows stuck in some game and had an incredible day out in the African bush. It's day 2 and we got stuck into the action straight away, spotting some pigs in the distance, and Shoal was up to bat. Shoal would have almost certainly stuck an arrow into that sow had the wind not done a complete 180 on us, giving the pigs a big whiff of compound bow and Canon camera. Nonetheless, we regrouped and found some more game to pursue for the pot, in the form of warthogs and Impala. Oh my gosh, what a epic little hunt out of the blue. We actually were covering ground on a nice group of Nyala, and Simon said, yes, let's take out one of these Impala ewes that were walking straight to us. And you know, bowhunting you need to be opportunistic sometimes. And so as we saw them, I think 3 ewes, right? We're feeding along, and I drew the bow as they got around the corner, and then they stopped to feed. Oh my gosh, I don't know how long I was at full draw for there. But my left arm started to shake, almost like you have buck fever, that kind of, but worse. There's like a fatigue feel, you know? I was like 50-50 whether I should let down or not. But if you let down, they see the movement, they're gone.
But it's a great shot regardless, watching how long you have to wait there.
If you come here and spend some time with Simon, there's just so much game. You have so many stalks every day, and like I say, sometimes there's too much game because other game comes in while you're stalking something else. But there's no shortage of fun. After loading the Impala and filling our bellies with leftover braai, we headed out again with our hoits, and Shoal didn't have to wait too long for an encounter. see the one female and her pig. Let's see. Front ones are moving up. Yeah. So I think let's get round and we can walk freely closer that way, unless you want to stay along here and hope that they come this way. Let's stay along here and see what happens. Keep moving, always moving track.
Welcome to Lindale Private Reserve. We about 17 species on the property. I'm Simon. My family's been on the property since 1854, and we've been good custodians, I think, of the wildlife in the area. And if you'd love to come and join us and see what we do down here, we're in the heart of the Eastern Cape, near Salem, about an hour from Port Elizabeth or an hour and a half from East London. We've got a great variety. We have quite a few bow hunters as well as rifle hunters, and the terrain is very different, and we've got opportunities for long distance shooting and also walk and stalk, getting nice and close, as well as some blind setup. Our contact details are down below, or get hold of us. We're going to be in Texas once a year. Come and see us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and you'll be able to see exactly what's going on with the updates of our local hunters as well as international clients who come and enjoy what we have to offer.
After getting absolutely bulldozed by a sleeping warthog boar in these reeds, our adrenaline was rocketing. We spotted some good representative Nyala in the opening and decided we had a good chance if we could just weave our way through some bontebok and Impala. I crawled in trying to avoid detection from a bontebok ram, but the Nyala bull I was chasing kept getting further and further away. In the meantime, another bull popped out at the top of the land and didn't seem too fazed by the commotion. By this stage, every animal in the southern hemisphere knew something was wrong, and in order to save our depleted battery, Shoal gave up hope on my chances of success and decided to turn off the camera.
I don't think he's got a chance. Let's give me one of them. That one's not going to give him a chance.
Unbeknownst to Shoal and Simon though, I hadn't given up just yet, and after some sneaky stalking, behind a big thorn tree, I sent off an arrow and hit the bull nicely in the front shoulder.
Just smiling with surprise.
Yeah, I mean, like, here's the square that was standing.
The winter sun was now fast going down, and we didn't have much time left. The camera makes it appear much brighter than in reality. I knew my shot was good, but we didn't have time to let him pass, or risk leaving him overnight in fear of being eaten by predators. So Simon and I put our heads together and devised a plan to get aggressive with the little bit of time we had left.
Just below that ear there in the neck.
Here he is, in front of you.
I'm so chuffed. I don't even have words. Sorry. Yeah, so we put a decent shot in on the first shot, and he only ran about 200 meters and lay down, and we watched him for about 10 minutes. And we thought, because the light is fading so fast, that we need to just get a bit of security and try and have a dog with us. And so Simon went back to fetch the dogs, and while he was away I actually saw the bull lie down again just before the dogs came. And when the dogs arrived, it was frantic, and the dogs ran right past where the bull was, and meanwhile the bull was actually just lying exactly where he was last lying. And I managed to put in another arrow just to sort him out. And this thick stuff in the dark, and Nyala can get away so quickly. So yeah, sorry, I can't take my eyes off this bull. I'm so relieved and so happy. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera, but flip. Sure. What an end to an epic hunting trip, bow hunting trip. This is an animal that's been on my list for such a long time now. This is my first Nyala bull, and I've hunted hard for these bulls in the past, and I've turned bulls down that weren't up to scratch, but today everything fell into place and I managed to get this wonderful bull. I'm so grateful for. These animals just amaze me with their beauty. They're stunning creatures. There's something about aiming at a buck that looks so intimidating like this Nyala that really gets my gears going. It's different to an Impala or a blessed buck or something like that. These animals are very special. They're like the bushbuck and the Kudu. These spiral horned antelope are really near and dear to my heart. I can't recommend this place highly enough for bow hunting, walk and stalk. Contact Simon if that's something you're into. So thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, hit like, hit subscribe if you want to. This is the kind of content we produce regularly. Taking him out here for some beautiful photographs. And you can see the wonderful Lindale property behind me, teeming with game. I remember telling Charles leading up to this hunt that this would be one of the most special places to come and bow hunt, and he said, yeah, we'll see. But I think we have seen.